Leader of the third party.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Ksi Lisims LNG is owned by Texas-based Western LNG with investment from Blackstone Inc. and Apollo Global Management, two Wall Street private equity firms with close ties to President Donald Trump. Blackstone is also the lead investor in the Prince Rupert Gas Transmission Pipeline, PRGT. Blackstone's CEO Steve Schwartzman has been an advisor to Trump since 2016 and donated $39 million to elect Republican candidates in the 2024 U.S. election. The construction project contract for PRGT has been awarded to Bechtel, another globe-spanning American firm with deep ties to the U.S. government. Does the Premier think it's a good idea to hand control of BC's strategic energy resources to Trump's corporate allies?
Minister of Energy.
Thank you, Honourable Speaker. And the Ksi Lisims project is currently under review in environmental assessment, Honourable Speaker. As the member will know, because he hasn't told the entire story there, there's a significant involvement in the project and support for the project by the Nisga'a First Nation. There are differing views amongst First Nations, of course, and there's differing views in the region. But the appropriate way to deal with this important environmental question and economic development question is what we've been doing on LNG projects in BC, which is focused on community benefits, on return to BC, on jobs for British Columbians, on Indigenous issues, and on environment and climate change issues. That result has led to LNG projects that have the lowest emissions in the world, Honourable Speaker. LNG projects that have gone forward under this government, 3, worth $42 billion. It shows that when you put climate and you put economic development and you put support for Indigenous people together, that can result in economic development that works for communities. The same approach will be used with respect to this project.
Member Supplemental.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. We've heard this morning that Enbridge will sell a stake in its pipelines to First Nations. And, however, PRGT's investors are the very forces that the province is trying to protect British Columbians from. To add insult to injury, the new generation of floating LNG platforms are exclusively built in China or South Korea using steel from those countries. It's unclear how exactly these projects form part of a Team Canada strategy. Given how MAGA and Trump are being invoked on both offense and defense in this House frequently, my question again is to the Minister of Energy and Climate. Are we elbows down for a MAGA-owned pipeline being built in BC?
Minister.
Well, Honourable Speaker, I think what British Columbia needs to do is to build, and that is exactly the direction the Premier has given. I am proud, Honourable Speaker, that we've announced in British Columbia 10 renewable energy projects worth $6 billion, $3 billion in equity. I am very proud of the Haisla First Nation, against very difficult and challenging circumstances, who have achieved extraordinary success in an LNG project, yes, that's under construction, and that will be the lowest emission LNG in the world. We as a province need to become stronger. We have an extraordinary gift from the past in BC Hydro, and we have to build on that gift. And that is exactly what we're doing with an electrification plan that works, that addresses climate change and economic development. And we have to diversify our markets, and we are. If anything, recent days have told us we have to become a stronger, more self-sufficient economy, and we have got to diversify our markets, and we are going to continue to act in this and every matter in support of that, while supporting the fundamental values of this government for reconciliation and to fight climate change.